Hey guys, thought I'd hop on to a video. It has been an incredibly long time since I've done one. The summer's been insane. I've been working out of town, even on days off. I haven't even been home. I've had so many other things to do. Some of these cards, this is a big one too. So I just need to get into it because it's going to take a while. And whatever. Some of these are from auctions that were like in June, and it's now the end of August, and I'm just getting through these cards. So whatever, we're gonna start off like we usually do. Start off with the mundane, and then get kind of better and better. Hopefully you think the same as I do. But a lot of the stuff at the beginning is what I call unsexy eBaying. But I need cards like this. I need a card like a 1990 Skybox metal base. Because in my binder, I like to pair the parallels with the base. Had the parallel, need the base. My OCD does not let me just have, all the parallels or inserts or whatever in my binder. I need to match it up. So that's why I had to buy the base, because I already had the parallel, which is the emerald. As you can see, there is an E right up there, but you can also tell because of the emerald coloring up there. And yeah, that is card number one. Card number two is the 1995 Upper Deck base. I needed it because I had the electric court. Also because this is probably the sweetest Shaq card you will ever see. There is nothing more 90s than that. Fantastic. So I have the electric court base. I will always hunting the electric court gold. Those are on a permanent saved searches list. Next we have a 1995 Topps base. Needed it because I had the power boosters. TCDB lists power boosters as an insert. I completely disagree. You should be able to tell just by looking at that, just by the numbering on the back. Where the hell is it? They have the same numbering. 279. They have the same image. It's a partial parallel because it's not for the full set. It's an insert. So I needed the base because I had the power boosters. Simple as that. Next is a 1994 Collector's Choice, also a base, because I recently picked up the gold signature. So I need, my OCD does not let me have just the one. I need all three, so I'm still hunting. I think I actually have the silver signature of this one coming from somebody, but it's from the States, so it's taken a while to get here. But yeah, and if you're ever wondering about the gold signatures, if you get one that is nice and clean and clear and a good picture and good color and it has the gold signature, even if you flip it over and it has, and then this one doesn't, I didn't even notice. I bought the, I think it's like, what is that? Spanish? Italian maybe? And even if it has all English on the back, this is what they should look like. They should kind of look like crap because it's a full foil. If you get the English copy, the North American English copy of the gold signature, it looks like this. Any other, it will look like this with a gold signature. So if the picture looks like garbage and you're like, I don't want that one, the color looks off and everything, it's like, well, that's actually what you're looking for. So I'm still got the silver signatures coming, but that's why I got that one. This is also a 1994 Collector's Choice base. I picked up this one, and I picked up the silver signature because I had the gold signature. So this makes me very happy when I get to line these up in my binder like this. My OCD is very happy to see this. And I guess, what would you call this? A rainbow? I guess this is like an old school rainbow because there's only 3 cards, including the base. Now, I know guys chase the rainbows on cards now, and there's like 50 different parallels and color variations and stuff. Well, this is the old school. There's 3, and there you go. So very happy to grab those and finish that off. My OCD gets very, very happy. This is from 1995. Oh yeah, and on the silver signatures, those were a 1-in-1 pack, full set. 1995 Upper Deck. This is the base. I needed it because I also had the electric court and I also had the Electric Court Gold on this one. So another rainbow. Another thing makes me very happy. Quick thing, if you're ever looking online, it is very hard with these this year, the 95 electric quartz, to tell the gold from the base, because guys can manipulate the image a bit to make it look like, oh yeah, look at that, it's totally a gold. But the biggest tell is, look at the NBA, like the symbols, both the upper deck. There you can see, this is the gold, this is the regular. The gold has a hollow foil finish. This one does not. It's a matte. And the same on these ones with the All NBA stamp on them. The All NBA is a matte gold, and this one's a hollow foil. So that's a good way to tell, is if you can't tell by the electric court symbol, you can tell by like the upper deck. If it's I'm sure they can mess around with those pictures as well, but they like to call electric quartz golds, even though they are definitely not. But yeah, so that's those ones. What's next? This is a 1995 Collector's Choice. This is a Players Club parallel. It's a full set parallel, 210 cards in each series, and these were 1 for 1, and I needed it because I have the platinum. So I actually need the base card for this one, which is the way I like to do it. If I'm gonna grab a parallel first, I want to try to get the biggest one and then work down, instead of like, well, I got the base card and I got the Players Club, but I still need the platinum. It's like, well, yeah, that might be a little tough to come by. And with these Players Clubs, what series was it? I think series 1, it was like a flat matte silver. Come on, what are you doing? Focus here. It was like a matte silver, and then on the series 2, it's a hollow foil. So don't get fooled by that. All the series 1s are like a matte silver, and there is a difference. And they also have like a foil finish to them as well. But there is no non-English versions of the platinum. If it's a platinum, it's the good English one, and that's the one you want. So put those over there. Next, a couple just whatever little fun ones I kind of saw and picked up for a couple dollars. This first one, I got 2. They're both Sports Illustrated for kids. I got the 1997 and I got the 1995. Just kind of at a card shop, poking around, had a couple, got the pair for like $5 or something. But yeah, I was happy to grab those whenever you can. Still, nothing special going on here. This is the 1994 Ultra Rebound King Insert 10 card set, Series 2. Why is this not focusing? Series 2 packs, 10 cards. What did I say that? Yeah, 10 cards, Series 2, and they were 1 and 2 packs. So these are not, these are really nothing special. But it was like $1.50 with free shipping or something goofy. So it's like, okay, throw it in, buddy. Let's go. This is 1994 Fleer. This is the Team Leaders. 9 cards in the set. Series 2 packs, and they were 1 in 3. I like any card that has Shaq and Charles Barkley on the same card. Just the whole inside the NBA, and they're just a perfect duo with, they're so good together. And any cards that have them, I like to grab them both. Any cards with Shaq and MJ on the same card, and any cards with Shaq and Barkley, because I think it's fantastic. I love seeing those guys together. Next is a 1994 SP Hollow Views. This is a 36 card insert set. They were 1 in 5 packs. I started a little while ago taking pictures of my binder, so that to stop me from buying doubles, because that really pisses me off when I get a card and then I go and I'm like, oh my god, I do have one of those, I just haven't put it in my binder, or whatever kind of thing. Yeah, it still happens. I totally forgot. I had one of these in my collector's Fanatics Collect vault that I got shipped back, but they're still in the CGC certified authentic pen or semi-rigids, so they're not in my binder because they don't fit. And I forgot, and I bought another one, which pisses me off. But so I'm trying my best, but good lord, apparently I'm still buying doubles. And I actually, whatever, I'm not even gonna get into it. This also is a 1994 SP, but this is the SP Championship. It's a die cut parallel, full set parallel, 135 cards, and they were 1-for-1. Nice parallel. This is exactly the way they should do it. Just a nice little rounded cut or rounded edge on there. Just make it a little bit different. Everything else is exactly the same. This is what I like in a parallel. Doesn't need to be crazy and flashy. Like, there's something to be said for like the power boosters because they look awesome and stuff too. But at the same time, it doesn't need to be flashy. It needs to just be a nice, something different. And there you go. So yeah, saying before about taking pictures of my binder, this card just kept popping up in my searches. I kept seeing the welcome edition, welcome edition. So I was like, okay, whatever, fine. I bought one. And then like a month later, I'm still at work and stuff. And then whatever, this another one, they kept popping up. And I was like, man, I didn't buy one of those already. So yeah. I have bought a double of this one, and the other one still hasn't even shown up. So for Christ's sakes, I don't know exactly what I need to do to stop buying doubles of stuff. When you see the same card, say for like 15 or 16 days in a row, just popping up in searches, and then and it's not a big card, so it doesn't really stick out in your mind whether or not you threw it in you're buying 2 or 3 cards from a guy anyways, and you got it and you just threw it in because it was an extra couple bucks. And it helped bring the shipping costs down. I don't know what to do about that because it happened twice in this mail day. So whatever. But this is the 1996 Stadium Club Welcome Edition insert. 25 cards. Series 2. It's TCDB listed as a random insert. So I don't really know what the pack odds were. I started to dig a little bit. I kind of lost interest. It's not a huge insert. It's nice. I really like the hollow foil on the side and stuff. And it looks good, but no, there's nothing special about it unless it was absolutely perfect and you graded it and got a 10. But whatever. That's not that card. It has little nicks and whatever. So this is a 1999 Black Diamond. This is the Diamond Cut. It's a parallel, full set parallel, 135 cards. These were 1 in 6. I believe there is one higher version of this. This one's called the Diamond Cut. I think the one up is called the Final Cut, and it's got like a different like reflective coloring around it, and they're serial numbered to like 100, and they're beautiful. They look super, super good. I needed that one because I do have the base, which look like completely different cards until you flip them over, and they have the image on the base on the back is the Diamond Cut on the front, and then vice versa, and then they switched it around. So I kind of like that. That's actually pretty sweet. It's kind of like a reciprocal, if you know that parallel, or I guess they call that an insert, but whatever. So yeah, these are pretty sweet. I will kind of keep my eyes open for a Final Cut, but Shaq. Does anybody else notice the Shaq prices like being a almost exclusively Shaq collector? Because I started out collecting MJ, but his prices just hit points that I was just not willing to, or not financially able to chase. So I moved to Shaq, which, hey man, whatever. There's a lot of MJ and Shaq are in lots of the same insert sets and stuff from the 90s. But now Shaq prices have within about the last 2 months, something has happened and they are just starting to like explode. So I got a lot of cards in this one. We're like halfway through. Sorry, this is going to take forever. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to keep moving, but I can keep talking while we're doing this. This is 1996. This is Stadium Club. This is the Matrix parallel. Partial parallel. They only did it for Series 1, so it's cards 1 to 90. These were 1 in 12 hobby and 1 in 10 retail. So it's actually a decent parallel to pull, and they look fantastic. I love the looks of these things. That is great. And this one is actually in really good condition. I think this one's in slightly better condition than the one I have already. Oh, yeah, I already have one of these. But I got it for whatever. I think it was like a $1.50 or something in an auction. So I was like, yes, please. I'll always grab one of these if I see them for super cheap. And this one looked like it was really nice shape. And it's such an awesome parallel. So I grabbed it anyways. But yeah, Shaq prices. What the hell's going on? It's absolutely ridiculous. Next, 1999 Upper Deck Star Surge insert. This is the base. I believe there's 2 other versions of this. They start getting die cut and they are serial numbered. This is just the base. It's a 15 card insert set. Came out of Series 2 packs. 1 in 23 packs. But they were only in the game jersey edition packs. So makes it a little bit harder of a pull because they only came out of specific Upper Deck packs from that year. But nice. It's a really nice card. Nice insert. And then the other 2 versions are just look better and better. They start getting die cut as well, and they're serial numbered. I think the highest one is, I think just 2 other versions, and like the top one is like serial numbered at a 25 or something. So it's a very safe bet. That one will never end up in my collection, but whatever. If I can get the first 2, I'd be pretty happy. This is a 1995 Topps Gallery. This is called the Expressionists insert. It's a 15 card set, and these were 1 in 24 packs. Pretty nice. I like the reflective on the side. Nothing too crazy about this one. Decent picture of Shaq because I've mentioned it before in other ones. For whatever reason, man, he just looks goofy on most of the cards. He takes bad pictures anyways. Next, 1995 Stadium Club. This is called the Nemesis. It's an insert, 10 card set, Series 1 packs, and they were 1 in 18. I'm not huge on 2-player or like multiplayer cards, but Alonzo Mourning, I'll take that, sure. And it's got Shaq as the main guy on the front of the card. And unfortunately, he usually ends up on the back of 2-player cards. But that one highlights Shaq on the front and Alonzo Mourning in the back. They look very similar, but you can see... where is it now? Oh, right there. There's the number. Like it's... whatever the hell you call that shit at the bottom. And there's the number of the card. So this is actually the front. And it's a really nice foil finish on this one. So I like that one. Next, oh my God, where are we here? 1994 Upper Deck. This is the Predictors League Leaders game card. They came in both series. There was 20 cards in Series 1 and 20 cards in Series 2. This was Series 2 because it was 21 to 40 is in Series 2. Series 1 cards were 1 in 25 packs. And then this one is 1 in 30 packs. And these are the game cards that you would have to send in. And then if you did the mail in, it came back and all this blue on the side was actually gold. Which I do have 1 or 2 of those on the way. I'm trying to get them both. I like the game cards. They're not really super standoutish and stuff, but I like anything that's getting close to about a box hit, and 1 in 30 packs is close to a box hit. So that checks off some boxes for me. Starting to get into some a little bit nicer stuff. This is a 1995 Fleer. It's called the Franchise Futures insert. It's a 9-card set out of Series 1 packs, and they were 1 in 37 packs. So slightly better than box hit, which is pretty sweet, and a nice full foil. These ones are really condition sensitive, but as you can see on this one, edges and corners, this one is a banger. Very, very nice. All the edges, and then front and back. I think there's a little bit, yeah, there's like a little bit of wear on this one side. Other than that, it is in really nice shape. Because you see these ones in there, the edges and corners are just chewed to shit. And it's white all over. It does have a little bit of white on that one corner, I'm noticing now. I didn't really pick that up too well. Oh, there it is. Yeah, didn't quite notice that. So maybe it's not in perfect condition, but it's pretty good compared to all the other ones I was looking at on eBay. And then every once in a while, because I've been mainly a Shaq collector for a good solid 5 years now, every once in a while, a card pops up that you've never seen before. And for whatever reason, I have never seen this card before. And it just stopped me in my chat. Oh, that's hilarious. It's called Unstoppable. But it stopped me. I was just like, what the hell is this? I've never seen this before. Why is this really nice looking die cut from 2001? It is a little bit outside. I'm slowly venturing into the 2000s. I've been basically capped out at like 1990 or 1999, 2000 kind of thing, and this is from 2001. But yeah, just never seen it before. So it was an instant like, I gotta get that. I need that right now. 1991 Fleer Genuine. It's called the Unstoppable insert, 10 card set, 1 in 23 packs. And this one also seems to be a bit condition sensitive. It looks like it's kind of prone to chipping. This one's not bad at all. The back, you'll see on lots of them, have chips, and because it's a full color back, full color front. And centering is difficult because it's got this nice lined border all the way around. So being at all off center shows up really, really easily. But I like it. And never seen it before. So that's an instant, I need that right now kind of thing. Next, we have a 2006 Bowman Elevation. This is a parallel. This is the blue parallel, and they are serial numbered out of 399. I think there's two other. I think there's like a 199 and then a 50 for these. For these cards. This is the easiest to get. This is the highest number parallel. And it's a 2006, so I'm just once in a while kind of go hunting in the 2000s, and sometimes you find stuff and sometimes you don't. And sometimes you find a couple cards by the same seller who's damn near local, and you get them both for what I would consider really good deals. So that's what happened here. This is a 2005 Upper Deck Ultimate Collection. This is the red parallel, serial numbered out of 50. And basically quit it. And basically just picked it up before Shaq started to do this ridiculous rise. So I'm sure if I came across the same card now as opposed to almost 2 months ago, I would not get it for the price I got it. So I am pretty stoked to... What is going on? I am pretty stoked to have this one. And there are two other versions. I think there's a same as the other one, the Bowman Elevation. I think it's like a 200 and 400, I think, are the other two. So I will be hunting those because the way I like to do it, I got the parallel, the hardest to get parallel first, and then work my way backwards. So that's pretty nice. I have very, very little in the 2000s, but I'm starting to. Anyways, keep trucking because this is already a 25-minute video. Next, we have a 1999 Skybox Dominion Game Day 2K Plus 2K, and this is the Plus parallel, as you can see right there. Showed up. The pictures the guy had online, I was like, ooh, that is in really nice condition. And it sat there on my watch list for months. And then it finally came up again, because no one searches their whole watch list, because it goes on for whatever. People list them for like a month at a time. So it came up for probably the third third go around in my watch list, and then I was like, oh man, like that's in really good shape. Plus, I need it because not too long ago I got the Warp Tech. So fantastic. And now all I need is the easiest to get, and I will have the whole rainbow for the Game Day 2Ks. Which makes me very, very happy, because this one I had been searching for Warp Techs for quite a while, and when it came up, talked to the guy, struck a deal, fantastic. And then this one came up for what I would have said was a very, very reasonable price, and no one had, and it's in really nice shape. It's a really nice looking card. So to grab that one to pair up with the Warp Tech, I was stoked, super stoked. Next, we have a 1994 Ultra Jam City insert, 10 card set, 1 in 7 packs, but it only came out of Series 2 Jumbo. As soon as I see stuff like that, the 94 Jam City, the 93 Jam City, which I just barely missed out on, excuse me, in a auction, which kind of pisses me off. It was a really nice shape. I should have gone a little bit harder on it, because the 93s were also only out of Series 2 or maybe Series 1. I can't remember. Let's say Series 2. Series 2 jumbo packs, but they were like 1 in 37 jumbo packs. I should have gone harder. I should have gone harder on the 93, because those actually don't pop up very often. And the price of those has just shot right the hell up too. But this is the 94 Jam City. Also a jumbo pack exclusive. So as soon as I see that they came out of specific packs, like the Star Surge only came out of Game Dream Jersey Edition packs. As soon as that is a flag for me that I want to chase that card. And these ones are also any of the early 90s stuff. Well, any of the 90s stuff in general. Prone to chipping, especially on the back. And this one is pretty darn nice. There's a tiny little bit right in there. But man, like the corners are all good. Most of the edges are pretty darn clean. The front is fantastic. Excellent copy of that card. Very happy to have it. Oh man, excuse me. This is a 1993 Ultra NBA Award Winners insert. This is a 5-card set. And these were only in 1 in 36 packs of the 19-card jumbos. I don't know. TCDB says they were only in 19-card jumbo packs, but I went searching, because it doesn't say Series 1, doesn't say Series 2, it just says 19-card jumbos. And then searching around online, all I could find was images of 17 and 20 card jumbo packs. So I don't know what a 19 card jumbo pack is. I don't know if it was, and I don't know if it was Series 1 or Series 2. I gotta maybe dig a little bit harder. I had too many rabbit holes on the go. But suffice to say, jumbo pack exclusive, over a box hit, because I think there was only like 20 packs in a jumbo box. So almost 2 boxes of jumbo packs to hit an award winner. Very happy to get this one. And it's full foil, and it's another banger condition. It's fantastic front and back. It's like just beautiful. It's a slight bit of a rough cut at the bottom. That is not chipping on the edge. That is extra paper hanging off. If you know 90s cards, you know what I'm talking about. Especially Upper Deck. They like their rough cuts. Yeah, so super happy to grab that one. These ones, oh man, they came out of an auction that I feel like I absolutely stole these cards. Overseas buyer, so not as many American collectors, but everything for me is international, because I can never find stuff in Canada. So I'm always looking like overseas and things. I try Canadian first, but then overseas, and you get lucky. No eyes on overseas, usually Asian auctions, and you can pick stuff up. You can find it. Not all the time. Like it's getting rarer, but man, if you keep your eyes open, you can find some guys and get some stuff for so cheap. So cheap. That's as much as I'm going to say about that, because I don't want to give too many things away. Anyways, 1995 SP Championship. This is the Championship Shots Gold, as you can see. Super happy to get this one. It is a 20 card insert set, and they were 1 in 62 packs. I needed it because I've had the silver for a super long time. I've had the silver, and this one I got, and it is in fantastic shape. As you can see, I paid $3 and $1 shipping for this one, and also, and to be, I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it, but it is not really much more than the price I paid for the gold is ridiculous. Which will probably never happen again, and I'm very happy I got lucky on that one. 1997 Ultra. This is the Star Power Plus insert. This is a 1 in 20 card insert set, Series 2. I did not steal this card in an auction, but I did get it for, I'm pretty darn happy for the price I got it. There were 1 in 36 packs. I needed it to match up with the Star Power base that I had. I'm always searching for the Star Power Supreme. Those were kind of like out of my price range before, and now what Shaq prices are doing, they're way out. Those are getting up. Even the like raw copies are hundreds of dollars, hundreds and hundreds. So I don't know what it is. I'm guessing it's like just like MJ collectors that got priced out of MJ and then probably went to like Kobe are now getting priced out of Kobe, and now there's just floods of these guys that are looking elsewhere, and now they're starting to look at Shaq, and they obviously have bigger wallets than me because Shaq prices are going bonkers. But this one showed up. Look at this. No chipping whatsoever on those edges. You'll see a lot of chipping on these on that arch on the die cut, or you'll see, because it's a full foil front, you'll see a little bit of wear on the corners or edges on this. It's absolutely fantastic. And if you look and go, yeah, but there's a print defect on his elbow, that's on every single card actually. No, it's even on the Star Power. That is there. Maybe that's partly why I got this for a pretty decent price. I'm not really sure, but I did check others because I was like, oh, there's a blemish on his elbow, and then I checked a bunch of other Star Power Pluses, and it's on every single one. And I didn't even think to check the base, but yeah, it's on there too. So if you see that, don't worry about it because it's on all of them. But chipping, corner wear, these are pretty condition sensitive, but this is a banger of a card, as the kids like to say. Super good condition. But we need to keep moving. There's only a couple cards left, but we are over half an hour, which is absolutely bonkers. Next, another card I absolutely stole in an auction is a 1995 SP All-Stars Gold insert. 30 cards to the set, and they were 1 in 61 packs. Starting to get up there with odds, getting close to around 1 in 2,000 player odds, which makes me very happy. Like anything over player odds, anything as soon as you hit 1 in 1,000, I start looking extra hard at them. And this was a card I've been looking at for quite a while, and finally found. That is the only offender. Unfortunately, it has that one little nick on the bottom front corner. Other than that, edges, all the other corners, front and back, this is a solid card. Very, very nice. Excellent condition, besides that one little spot of white, which I can totally live with, especially for the price I paid. Beauty. Love it a lot. Very happy to get that one. And last but not least, these last bunch of cards I couldn't tell which order to put them in. But this is also a card I've been chasing for a while. It is a 1995 SP Championship. Also not going to tell you what I paid because I kind of stole this one as well. Same auction. Those last bunch all came from the same auction except for the Star Power Plus. The 1995 SP Championship. This is the Championships of the Court die cut insert. 30 card insert set, 1 in 75 packs. This one I really like because, as you can see, it still has the protective peel on it, which I am team peel. I will keep it. I want it as natural and pack fresh as I possibly can. The only way I will ever peel them is if the time ever comes for me to grade any of these cards. If there comes a time I want to grade them, of course I will take the peel off. Especially this one, because you can see the peel has started to separate a little bit right there on that little part of the die cut. Elsewhere, it's pretty good, and I don't know if you can tell. I wish I should have a light. You can see it better from the back, but this little square, this little box where Shaq's head is that you can't quite see on the back, it is translucent. So you put it up to light, and then the image of Shaq. It shows up not too bad from the back like this, but if you have it on the front and you shine a light from behind, Shaq's image comes up in that window. It's a pretty darn nice card. There's a lower version of this one too that's not die cut, which I will be hunting because now I have the harder of the two insert parallels to get. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, front and back. This one's also quite nice. Besides that bit of peel that's coming off, super happy. And then so there will be no scratches on it, which makes me really happy. And that's about it. Sorry, that was a long one, but man, I had months worth of cards to get through. And I still have other ones coming. I have a couple pretty nice ones that I pulled the trigger on that I'm quite happy to get, that have been a constant. One of them is a constant search that I've been doing probably weekly for at least a year, maybe 2 years, and have just never found one that I'll show you when it shows up. I'm gonna be pretty stoked. That will be a good video because that's a card I've been hunting for a long time. I'm not gonna really tell too much about it, but whatever, you have to stay tuned, kind of thing. Anyways, that's it. That's it for me. That's where we're ending off. Talk to you later, guys. Peace.